I forgot. I turned up my microphone all the way last night. Oopsies. We're good now. I'm going to get the game open for music. I'm Kritura. Hi, Maru of steel. Stainless steel. With rose gold accents. Are birds. I like Kurzgesagt. Sorry, I just had chicken tenders. I'm like, my throat's all bleh. They need my consent. Sure thing. Hello, ZF Studios. Hello, 0.5%. Hi, Ruby. Hold on. Burb. On Desert Planet. The last mango. Surely you can fly, right? Oh, he's going for it! What happened? They are witnessing the beginnings of another bird civilization. Holy shit. That music went so hard. I oh my god. I don't know why I wasn't expecting it to be cinematic. It's like, it's Kurzgesagt. I'll learn to pronounce that name by the end of the stream, probably. Hello, Aunt. Hello, my beautiful horde. How is it going on this fine day? Testing is volume little. Get this a little closer. I would like to have my microphone like up here so I don't have to turn it up as much, but it's on one of these kinds of stands for singing. Speaking of singing, if you haven't seen, I've posted a new song. It's not on Spotify or Apple Music yet. It's on its way there, but it is on YouTube. You go check it out. It's called Sunday Best, and I'm really, really proud of it. I have a lot of feelings about it because it's a song that I chose to be very vulnerable with. And the thing I'm most conflicted about is the vocals, but I think that they fit well with the style of the song. So yeah. Aside from that, I got reached out to by Kurzgesagt and one other. Hold on, I'm sure we can see credits or something. Hi, Robert Gardner. They sent me a key, and I was like, "Fuck yes, I'll play this."
There's no place like home.
Jeez,
and for
loud.
our geeky friends, it's the yellow dwarf star Sablina, which
I
has
can't turn it down
illuminated
right now.
this system with its warm and peaceful light for billions of years. Perfect conditions for life to evolve into a spacefaring civilization. Now, these birds stand on the edge of a new frontier, launching a daring mission. A remote asteroid field where infinite riches and the unknown await in equal measure.
Infinite riches, that's like a lot. Beep 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 beep. Hatch the egg. Oh? It's gotta be more than one. And more than two, and more than three. Yeah, even more than 10, if you'd believe it. Good morning, little bird. Empty, lonely. Why is no one else awake? Capacho. Egg chair. Oh, someone else is a. Wait, what? Who is this friend? Minion. I love them already. Wah. Isn't that like a very popular quack sound? They didn't even record another one. Konnichiwa. Hi, princess. Good to see you. Speaking of freaking princesses, have you guys seen the pilot episode for Knights of Guinevere? That's what it's called, right? I think so. Glitch just keeps hitting banger after banger. I love it so much. And obviously, like, robotic woman. I'm gonna be absolutely in love with anything with that as the centerpiece. Hold on. I'm going to switch to game scene really quick. Starbirds. This should be a little better. This should be some good squawking. Hi, Travel Cat. I have to click.
Where are my notes? Today we embark on a journey for the good of all bird kind. We have risen from mere ground peckers who warmed themselves with idle wings to proud tree dwellers, the horizon always in sight. But today, we venture beyond that. Our goal is the endless plains of space. Our aim is its treasures, iron, silicon.
That's a mighty fine speech, you know, Cap. But what's our actual mission here and now?
Right, Ruth. Actually, we need to make a quick stop to fill up on supplies before we can continue. At ease, everyone. Let's get to work. Good hustle.
Sablina. Hatched.
Wah. We're here, Flock. These asteroids look promising. Initiate landing. How does this work again?
Oh, it's time for a tutorial where we learn how this works again. Not the red button! Maybe his cryo egg got cooked on the way out here.
I'm fine, Stella. Just walk me through the controls. I'm not familiar with this model.
Just pay attention to the instructions, Cap. You won't put a claw wrong. Probably.
Listen up, Flock. According to my notes, we should start with this quest.
Iron. The captain requests iron. Click on an asteroid to see if it has iron, then double-click to enter it. Well, that one has that one certainly has iron. Take a closer look. Zoom in and out with your mouse wheel. Rotate it by holding the right mouse button, rotating the mouse. To land, click on a bit. We're landing in the craters? That makes sense. That makes sense, I think. But where do I want it? And why are only some of the craters, like, it surely can't be that small. Let's do here. That was a very fast landing sequence. Unless they haven't landed yet. Find an iron deposit, then drag an extractor from your building inventory onto it. It costs you credits, which I have here. This looks like iron. We'll put it right up close next to the ship. You can drag your left mouse button to draw a pipe from the extractor. Great, now let's speed things up. Put down more extractors and connect them to the launch pad. Well, I got a bunch of these bad boys, so... Okay, I can't connect the extractors together. Cool.
Well done, Flock! We've definitely earned these credits.
Thank you. A single launch pad can't keep up with more than 4 extractors. Build a second launch pad for better efficiency, which costs 100. I shouldn't have put that there. Oh, well, it's not that bad. It's not that bad.
Ramp up our production! We need to stockpile some more iron and aluminum!
Except, I should just be able to do that with the normal extractor, right? I assume. Tiny pipe. Tiny pipe. What if I said that to you? Would you feel degraded if I called your pipe tiny? Or would you be flattered? I know some people are. Module quest. Living quarters.
Not bad! With all these materials, we can improve our station to earn more credits! Let's pick up our first module!
So I guess I have to wait. Collect. Cool. Cry profusely, and then 0.5% feels very normal about it.
That'll make our station extra cozy. Now let's get back to business. There are still some resources missing from my list.
Copper. Undiscovered. Not on this freaking asteroid. But I want to put more stuff down first. Obviously, I need to keep enough credits for the next asteroid. But this is fine. I'll say that's good. Where did the living quarters go? Is it just right there? Ooh. So, hover above the quest icon, then over the requested resource to check what is needed. Copper. Water. I honestly thought that was like a turquoise stone. I did not think that was water. Click on an unidentified asteroid and spend tech points to discover it. Beep 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 beep. How long does that take? Enter the discovered asteroid and land on it. Wahoo! Hi Robert, how's the game? It's so cute so far and so cinematic. I love it. Oh my god, there's like no deposits. Oh, well now that I'm here, there's plenty. Hey, look at all the copper and water around here waiting for us. Beep. Aw, pin feathers, we're out of credits. I didn't save enough. What? Wait, how many credits did it cost to land here? A launch pad only costs 100. I had 400. What?
That's no problem. These shiny nuggets are just what we need to get some extra credits. You'll just need to collect them.
How many? Oh, I can't wait for all the bird puns. Shiny nuggets. These things? Oh, yes. Deploy rover. Do I get to drive?
Ensign Yoke reporting for duty, sir, Captain, sir.
You're so short. Oh my god.
Well, this is no simulation, Ensign. You must use the utmost caution. Am I understood?
Yes, sir, Captain, sir.
I like your spirit, Ensign Yoke. However, you don't need to call me sir. Just Captain will do nicely.
Drag a path from the rover and gather. I do get to drive it, sort of. Can't stay but wanted to say hi. I appreciate that. Have a good day. Thank you. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. I'm convinced that they sapped my credits. All of my credits disappeared suddenly. I could have swore I had so many more. They did that just to show off the credits thing while I wasn't looking. They stole them. Beep, 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 beep. How do I undeploy the rover? I can have another one? Okay, so now I want water. I should be able to finish questing and get 400 more credits. This will be fine. This will be all good and okay. Spit them out. Spit them out. I know they're here.
Alright, almost done. Last thing we need to do here is fill up our oxygen tanks so we're ready to travel onwards.
There's no oxygen here. Undiscovered. To produce oxygen, we need a refiner. Click in building inventory to start the research. Cost me tech points. Oh my god, finally. Let's fucking go. So I guess I just put it somewhere that there's no resources. Extractor on a water deposit. Okay. Water into oxygen, we need to complete the quest. And hydrogen fuel. I wondered. So, if you guys have seen those hydrogen batteries, where it runs off of water and it produces fuel, I was thinking, what if we just used that for space travel as well? It produces oxygen as well, and hydrogen isn't toxic to breathe, and it would put it at a 2-to-1 ratio. Hold on. What percentage of our atmosphere is oxygen? I know it's like 20% or 30%. If it's 30, then it could work. – 21%. So it might be extra oxygenated. I know you can't breathe pure oxygen, but it would be mixed with 2 parts hydrogen and 1 part oxygen. It would be diluted, but it wouldn't be diluted enough. Something else would need to happen. They should use me as rocket fuel. Stuff you in the chamber, light you on fire, and whoosh! Oh, if only I could be used as propulsion for a rocket. Maybe not the lighting on fire part. Maybe they could get thrust out of me some other way. Do I need to connect this to there? Okay. Can't breathe hydrogen, that shit burns. Oxygen does the burning. And I looked it up earlier. Inhaling hydrogen only has negative effects if it displaces oxygen. So, it's possible. But I also read that the some of the contaminants from the hydrogen battery process would make it toxic to breathe. So, yeah. Wait, why is the hydrogen bad if there's also oxygen? I'm intrigued if you know.
Good job, everyone! We've stocked up on supplies. Now nothing stands in our way of discovering, well, everything! And then some!
Hooray!
Excellent work, Flock. With all these materials stocked and our machines fixed up, it should be a smooth journey to our next destination.
I'm Dragon. I replaced the engine entirely. Breathe fire super hard like rocket. That makes me laugh imagining it. But could the dragon not also just... Okay, the dragon could use their wings to get up to space, and then when there's no more air, then you start using your thrust. I recalibrated our devices and improved the precision of our trajectory calculation by 20.2853%. That's if my math is correct, and I do believe it is. Hey, no brick throwing, except for at cops. Ruby, are you a cop? I know you're not. You're a dragon. What do you mean space exploration isn't about math? That's like so wrong. No. He knows not how big it is. He knows not how big it is. If you are off by like 0.1%, you are like in another like 700 zip codes away. Hi, Swift Pack. Only have hydrogen and oxygen. You either have too much oxygen to breathe comfortably, yes. Too much hydrogen to be an explosive hazard. But I'm saying if it doesn't explode. Yes, I do recognize that's too much oxygen. That's too much oxygen, but... For the purposes of our experiment, let's just ignore the explosive risk. Hi, Paige. Look at these burbs. Tell me, Rust, is your gut familiar with Kestrel's laws of planetary motion? Or perhaps I didn't need to stay up all night doing the calculations that prevent us from being smashed apart by asteroids?
Thank you, Stella. I'm sure Rust was, joking. Let's put all that math to work then, Flock. To the stars!
Did I say Kepler? Kestrel? Did I don't remember. Completed! Wahoo! For the purpose of our experiment, I'm going to eat a full pressurized container of hydrogen. You're going to be like the Hindenburg. Oh! Game used Kestrel, a bird instead of Kepler. Another bird pun that went straight over my head. Just like a bird. Sorry. That was bad. Captain, I'm getting strange readings from this sector. My sensors have picked up a statistical anomaly, something with extreme mass and density.
That sounds like just the kind of resource we're looking for. Where is it?
We'll have to get closer to investigate. But, Captain, there's the matter of our debris field. I recommend we make our approach steadily over a few days, carefully monitoring.
What are you
Oh wait, not the captain. What are you squawking about? Captain, this is the great unknown that we came out here for. Don't let Stella scare you. I haven't really decided on a name for Rust. Or, a voice.
I'm not scared. Science Officer Stella, set a course for that group of asteroids. Scared? I'm not afraid of rocks.
Well, have you heard the story of the two birds and that one stone? Oh, I apologize again. Bad 0.5%. Psh. Kss, 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 kss. That was a spray bottle.
We're very close now. Let's land on the asteroid and find this strange object.
Make rest what you think I would sound like? Oh, I have no idea. Fuck. That's not fair. No. I'll think about it. Bye, Derek. Thank you for stopping by. See you later.
We're very close now. Oh, I already read that news, whatever.
Big mountain of shiny purple stuff.
This rock has to be the culprit. What is that?
Great gizzards! I've never seen anything like this before. I'd like to take it to our station for examination, but it seems to have fused with the asteroid. That ain't a problem. All you need is an excavation hub. And lucky for you, I know just how to build one. I don't have tech points. Extend your space station with modules. This space station? Not the launch pad. Okay, well, how do I do that, game? Birds live here, deliver resources to fulfill a quest. Save. Surely. Lab. Need water. I don't have any tech points. Do they mean the launch pad? Well, might as well start freaking, I didn't get any tech points for that. Oh, I can't do that. Another excavator. Cool. I still did not get tech points. Oh, but I just needed water to do so. Okay. Hooray! Modules need taken care of sometimes, much like plants. I love that. Researchable.
There are loads of quests now. How do I let my flock know which one is the most important?
The uppermost quest will get resources first. Rearrange quests by dragging and dropping them in the order you want. Like so. Okay, and this one just straight up gives me research points. This is researching now. It should be done. Right? It's not. I think that they're spawning right in front of me. I can just keep driving around. Awesome. Do they stop? Beep, 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 beep. They keep showing up. This seems like a really slow way of doing that, though. I don't know about that. Recall. Okay. Collect. Well, I want this thing first. Okay, I have to accept the quest first. Ooh, that is why it is not researching. The kind of girl who would scream "nuh-uh" at the top of my lungs while kicking my legs and violently wagging my tail. Nuh-uh! I like that image. Thank you for putting it in my head. Claim. That's some sweet engineering work. Let's place the excavation hub right on top of the strange object so I can get cracking. It's egg-shaped. Is that another egg pun? What? Come on, Ruth, what's taking so long with the excavation? I want to get to that strange object. Hey, this ain't like building a nest. Sticks and feathers ain't gonna cut it for high-tech work. Unless you want to peck at that thing with your beak, like how we used to mine in the old days. Ah, cranium damage. No, that doesn't sound like much fun. That's what I thought. Now let's get going. I'm gonna need these resources to get started. Not copper, golden oxygen. Cool. We have the oxygen thing. Yay! I have one more spot for extractor. And then I have to build a new launch pad. Oh my gosh, they do just keep spawning. Beep beep. Beep beep. Deliver them directly to the excavation hub. Oh. I'm silly. Ooh, I gotta be careful with how I do this. Shit. Well, it looks like I'm driving around now. Woohoo! Beep beep. Beep 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 beep. Beep beep. Is that all I need? I need to connect this to this. That should be everything. Oh, you can see him going through the tubes. I didn't notice that. Do they get backed up? They do. Interesting. I have very few credits. I must spend them wisely. Oh, but I have a quest thing. Let's just do more credits quest. Boink, boink, boink. Looking good so far. Next step is to tickle the object with a little radiation. I'm gonna need some uranium. Only problem is there ain't no uranium on this rock. We'll need to get it from some other asteroid. Okay. Oh dear. But I have a bunch of research points. Discover. 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 This one is humming with uranium. Let's get our uranium production going. Cool. It looks like a freaking magazine. Optimum placement. Just kidding, I have no idea. Beep. This seems dangerous. I can precisely draw where the pipe goes. Our rockets are delivering the uranium to our station. Now we need to change their destination to the other asteroid. Between asteroids, landing pad. A landing launch pad. Different thing. Okay. Which just needs uranium. Easy. I absolutely just spilled all over myself. Beep beep. It looks like a testicle. Does it not? Well. Maybe a malformed testicle. Call me the landing pad the way I be flat as fuck. Flat is... Okay. I don't understand what people really mean when they say flat is justice. I know it's like a way of saying I appreciate girls with flat chests. What do they mean by it being justice? I love girls with flat chests. I don't care what size. All of them have their merits, but like, you've got thick thighs save lives. I don't understand what flat is justice means. Do I need anything more? Landing pad. Place it on a big crater on the excavation extra. Cool. Not that thing. Landing pad. Right next to the research station. Find the asteroid delivering uranium. Click the uranium icon and drag it to the landing pad on the excavation asteroid. Oh, that's so cool. It's like a little spreadsheet chart.
Fantastic work, Flock. The uranium is being delivered to the excavation asteroid. Let's return to it now.
Be saving lives and getting justice then? Truly just a superhero. I saw an ASMR yesterday that I started listening to that was like a trans superhero group that they named the Super Legendary Ultra Transgender Superheroes or something. I can't remember. It was goofy. I loved all of the little pokes. Like there were 3 Emilys. They're like, D&D Emily can't come this week because, and I don't want to be rude, but she's running too many games. Least insane ASMR lore. I don't know, it gets pretty tame out there. Not the stuff I listen to, for sure. Pipe from the landing pad. Excavation hub. Cool. That rocket's showing up out of nowhere. Why do these ones go all the way out into space? You can see him disappearing out there, but this one's just dumb. We're almost there. Pretty sure this is the last thing we need to break this strange object loose. Victory quartz.
Wait, what is this quartz resource? Never heard of it.
Call me the Batman. I am really upset at the fact that I'm trying to come up with lines to say in the Batman voice that would correspond to having thick thighs and a flat chest. It's like Batman creates a contingency plan for femboy Joker. I'm not gonna follow that idea further. Hover your cursor over Ruth's quest and click Quartz to open the wiki. It would appear that we need to produce quartz ourselves, and we'll need a chemical lab for that.
He's too thick for me to stop him. I gotta stop with the... No more arm days, no more chest days, no more back days. I'm hitting legs and glutes, and nothing else. That's right, Joker. I have thunder thighs.
I want femboy Joker. I cannot lie. Some of those screenshots are kind of tasty. Click on chemical lab and research it. That needs a stone eye silicone. I have not found that before. Woo! Cool. But how are we doing on the chemical lab? I'm gonna go get silicon first. This is where they take off the training wheels and I do some of the stuff myself. Oh, wow! Wow, 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 wow. Tiny. This is just Peridot. I'm so glad I don't have to worry about electricity. I've played Surviving Mars, which is like a Mars colonization game. Freaking electricity is so stressful. I like the game though. I have thought about playing it again, but it is pretty long and tedious. My ASMR is 50-50 between quiet noises to sleep to and literally 2012 Honda Civic Sedan Owner's Manual ASMR, no spoilers. And there's no in between. And that's somehow not even that insane. That's not that insane, but it's really funny and specific, and I love it. I don't listen to the single, or like the trigger compilations anymore. I think I listen almost exclusively to roleplay audios now. I don't know. I just prefer it. I have noticed. Alright guys, here's a little quiz from the sex goddess herself. Not a quiz, a little lesson. Sexual energy is creative energy. It is for creation. That's like the whole point. So, the answer for if you are feeling stuck in your creative endeavors is to do them while you are horny. So I've been working on... One sec. I've been working on my reference sheet while listening to lewd roleplay audios, and it has actually worked. But I want to show you guys something cool. Cries an asexual. You do not need to have it. to be creative. Worry not. It is a burden just as much of a blessing. Check this out. Freaking front view shading bio, image adjustments, hue saturation. Is that not the coolest shit? Is that not the coolest shit? I think I successfully, like, I have the color sphere over here, right? I used this as a reference for where, so I imagined her in 3D space, and I mapped, okay, that surface right there is at that angle, so it's gonna be shining red, okay? And we'll do the back too, which isn't as intense, but... Yoink, yoink. And I think that, like, if I just colorize it and it's just normal shading, it's now just a normal shaded drawing. But this like shows so much of the depth. It's so cool to me. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's pearlescent. You poor, poor girl. That sounds so painful. Kind of. I'm not gonna lie. So in the painting that I did for all my profile pictures, I didn't have it as like a perfect color wheel. So I had red on top and then purple on bottom and then colors mixed around. I started with green and red. I really did not like how it looked. I honestly thought I would prefer... Oh, I'm still on the wrong one. No, not contrast. No, not auto contrast. Undo that. Adjustments, hue saturation. I might have wanted something more like this, so that the green isn't so prevalent everywhere. Look at this magic, though. Are you ready to be hypnotized? I haven't even started yet. Stop drooling. Oh, come on. Don't be laggy. One sec. I don't know. I've literally just been sitting here ever since I completed that. Just scrolling back and forth on the hue shift. It's so satisfying to me. So unbelievably satisfying. And like the horns too. I had a version where the eyes weren't included as part of it, but yeah. I don't know how I'm going to incorporate this when I make the VTuber model. If I decide to do a 3D VTuber, that won't be quite so hard because I can just make a material that will react in the same way as what I'm drawing here. But if I want to do a 2D model, I'll have to have, like, for example, this yellow shine here as a separate layer, and then as I turn my head, it'll have to move onto the far edge of the snout right here. And that sounds really painful to do. But I also want to try my hand at a 2D model. Yeah, shader on a 3D model would be so much easier. I do worry about I have never used Blender before. But I have done a lot of things that I had never done before previously. And I've been successful in pretty much everything I've tried and put my heart into. So I'm not going to let it stop me. The plan is PNG tuber first. Very simple PNG tuber. Then I'll see where I want to go from there. Blender is wonderful, but strap in, it's going to be a long one. I have heard. The only time I've actually used Blender successfully is when I made a VR chat model for my friend Pyrowin. And she wanted comically large tits on her dragon model. I'm talking like nearly to the floor, kind of comically large. And the built-in sliders were not doing that. So I I popped it into Blender. Whoop, whoop. Yep. And she loved it. It turned out great. It's certainly a model. Are your Fasona's limbs cybernetics or some sort of armor plating? Cybernetic, if you look carefully. There's a lot of space in there. I haven't shaded this side yet. And the other idea is that instead of this pain meter up here, the spots between these joints will glow red at a brightness that is determined by my level of pain. So yeah, I'm very excited, and I worked a lot on this, and I think the shading looks so cool. I dove straight into it. I trusted the process. Oh, but we got to game. Don't save that. Yay! I've researched the chemical lab. Dreams do come true. I've always wanted my very own chemical lab.
Good job, Stella. So according to the wiki, we should combine water and silicon in the chemical lab.
Okay. Drop the chemical lab. Drop the chemical lab. Drop in the chemical lab. I'm breathing in the chemicals. Let's do this. Module quest. Park, sure. And then drop our little guy. Did not know you could do voices like that. That's kind of impressive, honestly. I love doing voices like that. Beep. Beep. Okay, I have enough for at least 2 extractors. I had not connected it. I've created quartz!
Excellent work, Flock! We're now refining a steady stream of quartz. Do you need anything further, Science Officer?
Maybe a tissue. My chemical lab, it's so beautiful. Oh, I wish we'd brought a poet on this mission.
Come on now, Stella. Now's the time for crystal clear findings and rock-solid science.
Oh, Captain, that's very poetic. Now let's deliver this quartz to the excavation site so Ruth can separate the strange object. Hooray, I got the thingy. I don't need research points right now. Okay. So now... Wait, the quartz. Where's the quartz thingy? This thing should be... Ah!
I know.
Freaking... I think separate launch pad? Or... Wait a second. This is not the right one. This one. Oh! I saw it there for a second. Okay. I think I do need a separate launch pad. Map. Intergalactic conquest time. I love colonization. I love colonization. Wait, what? Oh. I need another landing pad. That's wild. That's actually wild. Okay. To all my VRC models in it, adding clothes and editing body shape or replacing parts is the end of my knowledge. Surely sculpting can't be that bad. I've got so much work ahead of me. Oh my god. Speaking of work, though, I did try something last night. I gotta collect these first. Only took me about 11 years to start to get good at it. Ugh. Well, I'm sure there's a lot more YouTube tutorials than there were 11 years ago, so I'm holding on to hope. So I tried door dashing for the first time last night. This morning, technically. For those of you that may not know, before I ever did streaming, I was a pizza delivery driver for Pizza Hut. And I loved the delivery driving part. I really did. Aside from the traffic and the heat and all that. But it got extra stressful because people kept quitting and even the management was quitting. And they kept having me do like a bunch of work in the store rather than driving. Like doing dishes. Standing at a sink and doing dishes is so ow for my knees. So when my car actually broke down, I just said, I'm done. I quit. I'm not coming back tomorrow. But this is nice because I get to choose when I start. I'm not constrained by a schedule. I do not have to do anything other than pick up food and deliver it. And honestly, it's like a Roblox tycoon. I remember being like, what, 8 years old? I don't even remember when Roblox came out. Playing Pizza Delivery Tycoon and being like, oh man, I wish I could do this someday. And there were some rough spots, of course, like waiting at Taco Bell at 3 in the morning for nearly an hour because there were so many Taco Bell orders at 3 in the morning. But my first order, I get out of the car and this big white dog shows up and starts roar, roar. I'm like, hi puppy, oh my gosh. And I reach out my hand and they like, oh my gosh, and then start wagging their tail and come up to me. And I sat the delivery bag down on the front steps. I took my picture and then I lower my phone and the dog had picked up the bag in its mouth and was trying to walk away. I'm like, wait, no, that's not for you. I did wake up pretty sore. I did about 4 hours. I made about $76. It's 4.5 hours. Which is not a living wage. Especially because that's before gas money and maintenance. Like they don't give you separate money for gas. It's all included in the how much you make. But it's something. And I mean, you guys know I love my car. I have a Mini Cooper S. It's like one of the funnest cars ever to drive. It feels like a spaceship, a tiny little spaceship. I've got a moonroof so I can watch the stars during intersections or something. That's another thing. I get to do it like I am a night owl. I get to do it in the middle of the night. I was dashing from midnight to 4 a.m. And there was like no traffic. And it wasn't hot or anything. It was delightful. I don't know how much I can do it, but I really did enjoy it. And I think what I'm gonna do with the money, because there's a stellar event happening in the middle of October. On October 20th through the 23rd, there's a meteor shower and 2 comets. So, I think I'm going to use this money to get like a $100 space telescope. Not space freaking astronomy telescope. I've been going stargazing maybe every 1 to 2 weeks. Just with my naked eyes. I think having a telescope would be so cool. And if you want to see the pictures that I've taken during those stargazing trips, because I have freaking this thing that takes long exposures, and I set up a tripod. Check out my blue sky at Love the Dragon. I post all of them to there. I'll show you one on my camera right now. The most recent one I took was this. Isn't she gorgeous? Oh my god. It's when my birthday is. Go freaking see the freaking shooting stars. Wish on a shooting star and all that shit. So cool. Yeah, I know. I am absolutely enamored with space. Must live in a place with little light pollution? No. I drive an hour every single time. An hour there and an hour back just to go stargazing. It's worth it. It's so worth it. It's a great place to think. What I do is I drive there. I set up a little lawn chair. I pull out my bong. I smoke a single bowl because now that I don't live in Washington and I can't smoke at home, my tolerance is so low. I smoke one bowl and then I sit there watching the stars, and I sit in my car if I get cold until I'm sober, and then I drive home. It's so delightful. It's just really wonderful. And I'm not in Utah, actually. I'm in Idaho. I haven't lived in Utah for quite a long time, thankfully. But Idaho's not much better. Anyways, we should play the game. Hold on to your birdie butts. Just gotta lift this thing carefully, and then I can Huh? Whoa, Captain! You're not gonna believe this, but it's flying!
Quick! Hitch it to my rover! That'll stop it from floating away!
Weed is not legal here, believe it or not. But Oregon is very close by. But it's not floating away, it's just floating. You didn't switch your capture back? Thank you for telling me. Like magic! We must see what's inside this rock. It could be like a tiny alien spaceship or something. Excuse me? If we're going to open this potentially dangerous object, we're doing it in a controlled lab environment.
Here it, Stella! To the lab! Command team only! And Ensign Yoke, you come too. I don't want you to miss this.
What's this deal with Yoke? Whoa, 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 whoa. This is fascinating.
Looks like a rock!
Oh my.
Have you figured out what this is?
Something not native to our system. It came all the way from over here. That reminds me, we also have an interstellar comet approaching pretty soon. It's pretty awesome. Almost regret not being someone that studies black holes. They're so cool. I agree. Black holes are freaky cool. They're like the eyes of the universe. They capture all of the information. Rewards? I have two of these things. Increase capacity from 4 to 6. I think that's gotta be it. From 6 to 9? That's so huge. That's so huge. Cool. Next sector. Sablina. Sector 3. Reach for the stars.
What a strange little rock. How about we call it a strange lid?
Excellent notion, Yoke. So, Stella, do I understand correctly that this strange lid originated from a different star system?
Yes, I've never seen isotope ratios like this before. This material must come from a place with a vastly different condition than Sablina. Incredible! Something truly out of this world! Let's go there! Where do I sign up? Traveling to another star system? Do you even know what you're chirping about? That's unprecedented.
Haven't we been working on a starship for some time now, Ruth?
Cap. The laser sail prototype is just about done. Just a few more resources from this sector and we can finish up and give her a test run. Prototype test run? Oh, stars above. But I do want to find out more about these readings. We going out to further space. Good luck on your Blender voyage. I will ask for help plenty. I'll probably stream some of the process. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good night, Robert. Laser. Mirror. Mirrors and lasers, which need more production steps. Click their icons to proceed. Glass and light alloy. Glass? Quartz. So we need somewhere with silicon.
Phew! That's a lot! Well, let's just start somewhere and wing it from there.
You know, there's a VR chat model which actually looks quite similar to your character. I would totally recommend using as a starting base. Perhapsular. Perhaps that could do while I'm working on a more customized one. I do like the idea of making it myself completely, and I do think it's possible for me to do that. Oh, it just could be a lot of work. I don't know how happy my fatigue would be with that. Speaking of, I'm going to stretch. Also, check out the rest of my fit. Look at this shit. Isn't that so fly? Isn't that so sick? Ah. Fit inspection, fit inspection, fit inspection, fit inspection. That helps some. Start somewhere and wing it from there. Sounds good to me. Cut my gout. What is this stuff? What is this stuff? Sulfur. Okay. Interesting. Oh, but we need sulfur. Perfect. For a lab? Ouch. Ouch. Hooray! New module quest available. Supply quest. I'm gonna get research points and start researching these things. Oh, this one has silicon. Cool. I'm just gonna research them all. I could have done them all at once. What am I doing? Oh wait, there's even more. Beep 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 beep. Okay, I'm gonna get started on silicone. How do I make quartz again? Silicon and water. So I'll need to bring water here. I'm gonna get some normal quartz anyways. I think. Do I need that? Well, I have this. Actually, I'm a little bit low on credits. So landing pad. Production. Chemical lab, yeah. Oh dear. I'm quite low on credits, but we'll be fine. We'll be fine. There we go. We'll have that for now. This is full. We got this. We can start building up credits again. Put our little guy down. Dude. Dude. You can't be so freaking hungry. You can't be munching on them. No. Freaking femcel sitting in her chair with my credits like potato chips. Oh. It's okay, I love femcells. If not snack, why chip shaped? They're not! Unless it's like a lopsided Pringle, I guess. We do have that being sent, so let's just start on that quest. Alright, I have some credits to work with. I'm gonna go to an asteroid with water. Bold of you to assume that I've gotten out of bed yet. When did I assume that you got out of bed? Isn't it like still morning for you though? No, when I found that out, that was like late in the story. Well, I can't even remember. But you're in the upside down place. Let's go here. In chair. Oh. My mistake. Station level. Cool. Let's hold off on that for now. I'm going to put one of them down there. We're going to get a launch pad. A landing pad? Receives resources from other asteroids. Launch pad. Excavator. We'll get a whole bunch of water going here. Can I make this go around? Oh, perfect. Oh, that's so satisfying. Yeah, it is 10:28 a.m. It's 1:29 in the morning here. Y'all are wild. So strange to think about. I'm on your screen right now, but your right now is so different from my right now. The wagon. Let me look at this. Oh, I have seen this one. So my problem with a lot of existing VR chat models, gotta make sure there's no penises on this screen right now. I do think this model is cute. But the thing is, fat snout. Freaking fat snout. Also Quaggy Char. Wonderful. I love them so much. They did the hair for my last model. But it's just a personal preference. All of the Anthro VR chat models have fat snout. I want thin and slender and elegant. Which I could do in Blender. I don't know. Maybe that's worth trying first. See if I can get the face shape where I want it. Because that's what we did, like, my last model, the German Shepherd. Even then, I thought the original snout for the fluffer model was too fat. And it was thinned out, but it caused a bunch of problems with the gums and the teeth. That were kind of annoying, and you could see on the model most of the time whenever I smiled and made an S sound. It's just a lot harder to make a model from scratch than you think. I know it's super hard, but I have no idea how hard. I just know that I'm capable of anything that I put my mind to. I did the most freaking invasive service on my Mini Cooper after all. Even though it took me a month. Mostly due to fatigue and waiting for parts, but... At least for this, I can listen to sweet, sexy ASMR while I'm doing it. Got the thing. Cool. Cool. Alright, map. Nice. Let's go here. So this should be receiving water. Now it's making quartz. But I need to turn it into glass with a refiner. Do I need quartz for anything else? Laser. No, I just need glass. So let's just straight up turn this into glass. Ouch. Cool. Held my neck in an odd position for about 2 seconds. Now entire neck hurts and likely will all day. Why must our bodies be like this? Why must physics fight us like this? Gah. Silicon and glass. But I do need to use the glass to make mirrors and lasers. How many can this take at a time? 15 cent. This is the hard part of logistics. I'm gonna put one more. Well, it doesn't matter if I put another silicon thing if there's not enough water. I'm gonna test how much the chemical lab thingy. No. Okay, so I can only put one thingy in there. One of each. Okay. I'm assuming the refiner is the same way. Yeah, it looks like it. I'm thinking, I'm processing, I'm thinking, I'm processing. This is what happens when you put a woman in a man's body. Gah. Protect the dolls. They're like porcelain. Ouch. Okay. Do I actually need the glass to be sent? No, I don't need the glass to be sent out. Optics factory. What about a mirror? Optics factory. So that's what I need. I need optics factory. Research not affordable. Fly quest. We're gonna make that research affordable. Cursed with frail. I have considered, though, that having so much extra feedback from my body has made me really good at moving it. Like, I mean, I've had some athletic endeavors when I was younger, but I feel like I have way better balance and understanding of leverage than I would if I didn't have this kind of pain. Because it's like, so many more of my motions are under scrutiny. Like, I step in a slightly weird way that's off balance, and then there's a pain that goes straight to my brain and says, "Oh, don't do that." I've started HRT now too. I've changed a lot in a few years since watching The German Shepherd. I've changed so many people. Get changed! Get transformed, idiot! Ha 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 ha! I'm so happy. How long have you been on it? When did you start? Ugh. One of us. One of us. What am I doing again? Started in April. So that means boobs right about now. Sorry if that's like overstepping. That's funny. I'm sorry. I can research this now. Autosave, autosave, autosave. I don't even care how big mine get. Just the fact that there is a curve there on my figure instantly changed how I perceive myself. It's just like a signal. And it made me so happy. They hurt. That's good. That's good. Mine hurted, but not like very much compared to the rest of the pain. Ilframer started HRT in May. It's been such a journey since starting long ago. In May. Congratulations. Starting HRT on April 1st to play it off is one of the best April Fool's pranks ever.
These liberals are taking estrogenizing pills and then they're growing voluptuous hips so that you'll be attracted to them, and then when you go to bed them, they'll be like, "Hi, April Fools, bitch!"
Oh my god. Reached a point where I wake up in the morning and I guess they don't like me sleeping on my side. It's gotta be euphoric, at least. Optic Factory. Okay. 250. Oh, man. I'm gonna put you... over here. Would you look at that? Our brand new optics factory. We'll be making mirrors and lasers in no time, but not without energy. Energy is a real resource here. Fuck. It'll be alright. Energy? I thought you'd never ask. Let's research solar panels. I can't wait to see some currents flowing. Power. Solar panel. Did you know, guys, that in Europe, recently, solar energy was the largest contributor to the energy produced? That's so big. I am so unbelievably happy to see all of the advancements in renewable energy. And I have an idea that I want to share with you guys about such renewable energy. May I have a question of the dragon? I am too embarrassed to say it. Well, isn't that cute? Lucky for you, I love answering questions. Ask away. Have ever tried Dyson Sphere program? Nope. Space game, space game, space game. So, what do all of you know about nuclear fusion? For those that don't, I will summarize in a very basic way. What current attempts at nuclear fusion generators do is they take a plasma fuel, a charged plasma fuel, they make it super hot, they squeeze it with magnetic confinement, and if they squeeze it just enough, the atoms in that fuel smash together, fuse, and then the parts that are broken off are either released as heat energy or are like thrown elsewhere. Like the neutrons that aren't charged fly outwards because they're not affected by the magnetic confinement. So the goal is get fuel, make it hot, squeeze it really, really tight, right? And the problem is getting it hot enough and squeezed enough without using so much energy that the energy released when it does fuse is less. Because we can do that. We can fuse atoms. We just can't make a profit out of it, right? So I had an idea. What if, instead of just squeezing it all at once, and say this is like on a graph, the fusion threshold, instead of raising the energy all at once like this, what if you wiggle the magnetic confinement so that it makes a standing wave? And a standing wave, if you don't know, videos. Show me water. A standing wave is like this. It looks like it's sitting in the same spot, waving up and down in the same spot, right? What if you make a standing pressure wave? So instead of having this amount of energy and you need to be up here for fusion, you wave it, and then the peaks of that wave actually reach the threshold. Huh? Huh? I've reached out to some people asking about it, because I do think that it could be something. Now, what frequency I would want to do it at, I have no idea, but I get the hunch that it would reduce the amount of energy needed to ignite the fusion. Because once it's ignited and the first like few atoms release all of that heat, then there's so much more energy in the system, and it's like catching fire. It sounds logical. I imagine that science is a little more complicated than that. factory game, but space, of course, and you get to make Dyson spheres and stuff, a lot like Factorio. Factorio intimidated me, personally, but, perhaps. I'll keep it in mind. It's so hot in here. Robert Gardner says, I don't know if I'm a boy or a girl, or I'm a bisexual, and I do not know, do not know transgender. The most important thing, I will say, is to listen to what your body tells you and to not, or try not to hold judgment for yourself. And if you do find that you're holding judgment for yourself, say, hey, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Are you afraid? Are you angry? Are you scared something bad's gonna happen? And then if you want to experiment, do it. Experimenting could be just, coming up with a feminine name for yourself or playing a video game as a female character. All those little things that your heart's like, this feels right, but then everybody's like,
Ew, grody.
Don't listen to the ew grodiers. Because they don't know, they don't want you to be happy. And you want you to be happy. That's what matters. Ethan Nestor. Who the freak? Is that like the guy that does a bunch of videos with Markiplier? Role-playing as a woman is kind of how I found out. That definitely helped for me too. I played D&D as a female character. I don't think that was before came out though, I'm not sure. The button scenario is a good way too. If there was a magic button that would make you a girl, would you do it? There's another thing along those lines that is very good. Where it's like, I can't remember the exact wording. Click on this video to turn into a girl. I think that's what it is. And then the video opens with, hey, if you clicked on this video, you probably already are one. Did you read my message? I just responded to your message. I just spent like the last 5 minutes responding to your message. What? What? You're gonna have to go rewind and listen. Energy, solar panel, researching. Research, got it. Cool. 75. My bad, I'm sorry. It's okay. It's okay. I was just a little bit flabbergasted. Connect them to a building that needs energy. And even connect several panels so long as you do it in series. As you get more voltage, but the current stays the same. Energy missing. Oh no, the little freaking pad is coming up on my mouse. Oh dear. Main issue isn't power input though at the moment, and it's the cooling. Interesting. I did think that it was not putting as much power in.
Universe! Give me the power to shapeshift and my life is yours!
do I need higher voltage than this? I don't understand. So if I do this... Okay. Okay. Cool. I've got power. Mirror and light alloy. Let's not do... There's silicon here and uranium, which are needed for the laser. So I think I'm going to build the lasers on this asteroid, which means I should probably build the mirrors on this asteroid. But how do I make light alloy? Aluminum and silicon. Oh, this is gonna get complicated. So I want to send the aluminum to this planet, or this asteroid. Does this game have separated voltage and wattage? I think it does. I think that's what it said. I want to be a girl, but like temporarily. Like magical girl transformation? Or like a one and done type of thing. There is an anime that I watched recently that I do recommend. Onimai, that's what it's called. Like You're Now My Little Sister or something. Where this high achieving sister scientifically slips her older shut-in brother a drug that transforms him into a girl overnight. And the whole series is about him adapting to that new life as a girl. Could swap between one and the other, I would be doing it constantly. Sounds like fun. Bye, Ruby. See you later. Thank you for stopping by. Have fun. Oh. I do have plenty of fantasies of like being on stream or like on stage, and then everybody like starts whispering and I'm like, what, is there something on my face? And they're like, yes. So I look up at the monitor that's projecting my face and I see scales. And I'm like, wait, what's going on? And then like I trip and fall over as my paws get bigger, and then I like all of my clothes rip off and I'm like, wait, no, I'm not doing this. I'm sorry. No. All right. Oh, I need a bunch more credits. I need a bunch more credits. Shoot. Let's just go drive around and get some credits. Love transformation kink confirmed. That was confirmed a long time ago. Ah, there's so many. It touches, that specific fantasy touches on a lot of things. One of them is actually, there's a month for it called September. ENM, ethical non-monogamy. And it's like situations where you're like involved with a bunch of people, but in a way that's like ethical and consenting. So it touches on ENM, it touches on public humiliation and exhibitionism. It touches on like loss of autonomy in a way. I don't really know how to describe it, but like involuntary bodily functions are so unbelievably hot to me. And then there's like the apologetic aspect, which is another thing. There's no more freaking things over here. I guess I'll just go from asteroid to asteroid, collecting a bunch. Involuntary transformation. Yes! Yes! You may be wondering why I did not place the little cart on top of the resource. It is for fun. Okay, I have a whole bunch now. A whole bunch of credits. Sorry, I got a little bit lost in driving around. We've seen your Steam profile picture, we know you like that. I never actually finished Changed. At least not the good ending. I could never figure it out. I haven't spoiled it for myself either, but I never got the good ending. Which makes me sad. Changed is difficult. Okay. Now I'm going to land here. I'm gonna get some freaking aluminum. What are these? Are those research points? They are, I think. That's cool. Could do it on stream. Huff, puff. I don't know if that's a good idea. I could, though. I certainly could. Alright, let's get some freaking extracting. All I need from this planet is, or asteroid is aluminum, right? Well, that's all I have here, so... I want to organize this a little bit better. Yeah. Back, okay. What'd you think of the advice? What'd you think? How are you receiving it? And you don't have to settle on one right away. It is a journey, it is an exploration. An exploration that most people either never have to do or are never brave enough to. Unless you are transgender, in which case you kind of have to because you feel terrible otherwise. I can't fit! Oh, but I can go over. Cool. Alright, let's get some... Actually, I'm gonna keep going for the credits. Mandy! That's such a cute name, what the fuck? Oh my god. Alright. I think I'm gonna max out extractors here. At least for this launch pad. Oh, that's so satisfying. That's so satisfying. I love this. So this can then go to... Hi, Ray! Thanks for stopping by! I have one landing pad here, and it's backed up. So I want a different landing pad. I need the quartz. Mirrors. Dude. Mirror. Oh, I'm sending the glass back. I don't think I need that. I don't think I need to do that. So let's get another landing pad. I wish there were a way to split a pipe so we could send glass to multiple places at once from the same refiner. I've tried out this pipe hub for my neutron accelerator beamline. Perhaps you can research it for this purpose? Yes. I don't need that, but awesome. I need to process the aluminum first, so I'm not going to put it directly next to that hub. Send aluminum to here. Yay, I love quests. I love them. Let's get those research points. Listening to your music and remembered you were alive. Which song were you listening to? I'm so happy. I am really happy to be able to actually write my own music. That's something I was so afraid to do for so long, because I was like, oh, I'm not good enough at writing that shit. I don't care anymore. I do it anyways. And I do it straight from the heart. I take all of the most intense moments that I can't handle and I just put them in there. Want to get into making music eventually. I like singing. So what does this eventually entail? What are you waiting for, exactly? What's the condition for you to get started? A crucible. Research. I don't know how. There's lots of different ways that you could start out. You could start out kind of like me, where I got my Reaper license, and I taught myself Reaper, but there are so many tutorials on YouTube for how to use Reaper. And so many tutorials for mixing music. What do I need for this? Iron. Okay. Reaper is good. Same old mistakes cover, but before it was the newest one. Everybody go listen to Sunday Best. Is my only source of iron really over here? Wait, no, there's one right here. This is not receiving very much stuff, so I can plop these two down. Get some iron really quick. Issue for me is the whole uncanny valley effect when it comes to singing. It will always sound bad to myself, and I don't know if it's good or not. I know how that feels. I understand that. I struggle with that. But the thing is, you just kind of gotta do it, regardless of if you like. You can iteratively, like, practice your vocals and improve them in places that you're like, I didn't like that take. But I've found that you can just get stuck in an infinite loop of that. It'll never be good enough to please your inner critic. It just never will. You can either do it perfect or you can finish it. Hi, Pub. Wait, that's not the thing that I wanted to research. Oh, it's still researching that. I didn't want to do that. I don't want to. I don't want to. Yay. Wow, so cool. So cool. So cool. So cool. So cool. So well to start? What do you mean well to start? Sounds like you have already started. Now it is one step at a time, making yourself feel seen, seeing yourself. So iron, get, this, get, accept. Why am I not? Is that what this is? Oh, I need aluminum too. Oh. I can do that over here. There's not very much aluminum. I like this game very much. It's very, very satisfying. I've helped run music events on VRChat that were quite similar to Coachella. In our last event, I had a spot in the lineup. The reaction to that was going to decide if I started properly pursuing doing music. I had technical music issues and got a wrong adapter I needed, so it never happened. Well, you shouldn't use that as an indicator. I say that it's a stroke of luck that it didn't work out, because that is not what you want to base your pursuit of music off of. And I know, because I did music my whole life for the sake of approval and appreciation. And I hated myself. You do it because you want to. You said, I want to get into making music. You said eventually, but you said, I wanna. You want to, so do it. I got a crucible. Okay. Let's go back here. My friend wants to see me in a sparkle skirt. Then get a freaking sparkle... Well, do you want to wear a sparkle skirt? That's the real question. I once got this gift, before I knew I was trans, for my sister on Christmas. And it was like a blue skirt with like a bunch of translucent layers and fairy lights in the middle. So it looked like a starry night sky. And the way that I gave it to her is I said, all right, close your eyes. And then I walked out and I was wearing it. I did a little twirl. Make a good point. Of course I do. I'm receiving aluminum over here. What? Do I need to put it on a pipe hub? No. Oh! I put it here. Oh! 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 Alright, more solar panels, I guess. I really should be packing these together more neatly. Oh. Because they are hexagons, and hexagons are the bestigons. Am I wasting credits by doing this? I don't know. Damn, this thing is sending shit out fast. Make a little interconnection. Receive power there. Receive power there. Okay. Polygons aren't good enough. Well, they are, but hexagons are the bestigons. I'm just quoting a silly video that's like, my shape is better than yours. And here's all the reasons why. Thing is useless. Do I get stuff back if I don't. I get 1 credit back if I do that. I didn't know that was natural regeneration. Okay. I need to make some credits really quick. That works. Let's get the iron going. Yeah, I have iron. Okay. Manufacturing lab, get. What? Oh, I think this is just ship upgrades. Ship modules. Okay. Find the bean planet quite amusing. A freaking testicle. I used to think, you know kidney beans? I thought those were actual testicles. I was like, huh, that shape, and then, oh dear. Oh my god. Ugh. So, there's this. It needs to receive silicon and aluminum. Aluminum is coming from here. Cool. We've got a silicon thingy here. Cool. Then we need to output this over here. Leave some room for the iron. Okay. Wait, no. I need those to make mirrors. So I combine the light alloy with the glass. The glass is over here in the optics factory. So I bring the light alloy to the optics factory. Okay. Too scared to buy it, to do with my mom to see it. My family members homophobic. I'm sorry to hear that. That certainly can be scary. Just know that your life is your own. And what they have to say about you comes second to what you truly feel. If you gotta do this shit in secret, do it in secret. I understand for safety reasons. Mirror! That's not the right way. Mirrors get! Those should be being sent, right? Yes! Yes! Let's go! Oranges sounds good right now. Oh. Orange juice. Okay, we get back to it. We got all of the mirrors that we need. Now we just need a laser. Oh, they spawned on my rover. Is there anywhere else that produces silicon? Here. Okay, so let's just make the lasers over here. I do need water, though. I can get water from here. Orange juice is greater than apple juice? I don't know. I do think it depends greatly. Let's get some research points. Oh, I can do both of these. Cool. Second best drink after water. Speaking of... You watch yourself. I see you. You watch yourself. Unless you want a permaban. Do I have to wait? Freaking iron. I have plenty of credits, so I'm ready to go. Yeah, guys, watch yourself. Haha, so funny. Come on. Let's fucking go. Hooray! And I can get another research point. What? Alright. First things first. We're gonna get glass production going. This here. No, here. No. Oh, why are they all so interwoven? Here. We're going to get our water in here immediately. Let's go to another planet and get some water right away. We'll get a launch pad here. We'll get some extractors. This will go... This one will go over here. Oh, those are so backed up. That's wild. So we've got water. Chemical lab. That's making quartz. And we just put that into a refiner. And we get glass. Then we make an optics factory, which I don't have enough for. Great. Wait a second. Hold on. I have an idea. Oh, you can only put one down. Okay. Type it again. Do not have any friends around me to get up. Help me get up. I don't know what you mean by get up. Grab. Credits. Jeez, that thing is expensive. But I have enough. We need power. We need power. Princess, is this guy bothering you? I will ban him in an instant. He's on thin ice. Princess. Sunlight. Oh man, I'm gonna need a lot of credits. Youch. That jump is so huge. I don't even have to drive it. That's lame, of course, and I'm not gonna do that, but I don't have to. Just a little more, just a little more. Credits get. Credits get. Okay, we're good. Grab one more of these. That work? I don't think it did. Okay. I have energy. I have glass. I just need uranium. Let's get a couple in there. Actually, does that even help? Okay, then we put this into... What? Cool. We now have lasers? Oh, my Stream Deck button for that doesn't work. Gross. One moment. Duplicate stream key. Bam. Hidden on my channel. Bye, weirdo. That was so weird. So weird. I got stuff. Have you sent my laser yet? Is this it is making lasers. Have you sent my laser yet? I don't even think they were bored. I think they were just really down bad and decided to go bother strangers on the internet with it. We did it! After all those calculations, the laser sail spaceship is finally ready. Only a 0.001% chance of the sail melting and everyone frying.
Don't you mean a 99.999% chance of success?
Alright, I'm ready to see our new ship get lasered into space. I've been working overtime to get those cryo eggs ready. Dude. It won't take nearly as long this time. Yoke, you're such a tiny flapper. Can I stash some of my greenery in yours?
That's fine. I'll have the coziest egg of all.
Come on, guys, let's get going. Unless you want to arrive a couple of decades later.
Get it together now. This is it. The moment of truth.
To the cryo eggs, crew. We will close our eyes here in our home system, but when we open them up again, we will face the unknown. Generating forward momentum. Oh my god.
Tucked into their cryo eggs, our crew will leave the rest of the birds behind. Those who remain will tell their hatchlings of the incredible mission they once shared. The solar sail unfolds to its full size of 5.9 square kilometers, reflecting the light of their home star as a final farewell, before they accelerate into the darkness. For 96 years, our birds slept through the silence of space. But this calmness ends now. Rise and shine, and welcome to Ravsicle. This really should have been a warm and cozy place, but a shroud of interstellar dust has settled around this F-type star. It's reduced Ravsicle's light to a permanent sunset, dragging temperatures below freezing all across the system.
Oh, dang.
But even as feathers fluff and
No
beaks
solar
chatter, when it comes
power.
to closing in on the strange mystery, the birds are getting warmer.
Strange mystery of the freaking rock thingy that came from a different system. Awesome! I'm loving this. I'm loving this game. I didn't even need like last time I was here That K-Plays guy was like, do you like boys? Do you like boys? Are you gay? Why are you cheating on me? This is why femcells are better than incels. Yeah, the animation for this game, so clean, so stellar, so beautiful. The sound effects, mwah, delicious. I don't have to focus so much on organizing everything like I would if I were playing like Satisfactory, which is different. I kind of like it, but I imagine that the systems are only going to get bigger and bigger as we go on. Time for a winter coat. Wake up, flock, we've arrived in Ravsicle. You have to see this. Whoa, that looks really inviting. I hope there's at least some treasure under all this ice and snow. That treasure is called data, Rust, and this system is full of it. But first we'll need to set up the space station or we'll freeze to death.
Freeze? Well, that's not how I'd like to start my Tuesday.
Nice job, Stella. You broke the captain. Don't be such a doom squawker. First, let's grab a hot cup of coffee and then we'll find a solution.
I'm fine. We're all gonna be fine, provided we stick to my grand master plan. Gather resources, set up the station, find the strangelets. Boom! Promotions, glory, and possibly cake.
I slept like a chick. Those cryo eggs are as comfy as our nests back in the day. I love interstellar space travel. It's frosty here. Well observed, Herb. We need to insulate our corridors before we venture out into this system.
You must be telepathic, Stella. That is exactly what I was going to suggest. Great minds think alike. Let's do it.
But fools seldom differ. Insulation. Station level. Accept. I just need to upgrade my station? Interesting. Where do I even start? Sulfur? What do you mean? With what materials? Maybe I'll just go down here and we'll see? What is this? Water. Okay. But it looks so different. What is this guy? I don't even know. Okay, I guess we just freaking start making solar sails. We already made these. Oh, upgrades for solar sails. Yeah, I can do that. Beep, 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 beep. Cool. That should be done quickly. New module quest available. I think that's how we do it. Ooh. Sulfur over here. I don't know why it's being stubborn. So many research points. Beep, boom, boom, boop, boom, beep, beep, boop. Get get. Except that should fill up pretty fast. Hooray! Insulation.
That's a lot better already. Next mission, look for strangelets. After all, that's what we came here for.
Are we in that solar system? Or what? I thought that was like way further away. I thought we were just gonna jump to a nearby one first. It's a little silly if you ask me. Except, so it's just explore time, I think. In which case, we probably want those. So let's just start researching. Yeah, big area. Big area. What? Oh, is over here? Is over here? Strangelet, where are you? What? Oh, it literally just means nothing. Okay. And I decided to build there first. My day. I was quite sore earlier from door dashing, but I took the time before stream to be reading up on my book, Heartless. My friend lent it to me, and it's about how the Queen of Hearts from Alice in Wonderland became so evil. It's pretty good so far. I'm loving it. It makes me want to write. If I go over here, can I see more? I don't understand. I thought there would have been more stuff. Where do I go from here? Do I just search all of them? I guess I'll just put landing pads down, or launch pads on each of them. Beep 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 beep. Beep 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 beep. Beep 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 beep. Not here. Beep 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 beep. I don't see anything here. Just finished the first book I've read in an age. It was a Halo novel I picked up at Barnes & Noble on a whim. Awesome! Halo sounds like a good story to read from a book. Yeah, I haven't read very much in a long time either. I think the last book I read was The Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson, possibly. Which is so good, by the way. It's just a very big commitment. I've listened to like audiobooks of short stories, but not like a full audiobook. Most of the ones that I listen to are about space and humans in alien civilizations. I yearn for us to enter the Intergalactic Alliance, but we're not ready for it. Contact harvest. Okay, I don't understand. Where is this freaking thing? Dune Messiah, but I put it down near the start. I'm playing Halo 2 right now and it's beating the brakes off of me. I played like a tiny bit of Halo Infinite. And I didn't like it very much. But I've heard so many good things about the rest of the Halo campaigns. And I do have the Master Chief Collection, I think. Maybe another stream. Oh. There's a problem. My pain meter, around the halfway mark, I accidentally made the next jump so freaking huge. And I don't think it's accurate to go all the way up to here, but it's like slightly more than this. I'll probably fix that. Halo Reach is the best. I played some like Forge? I don't even know. That was with friends. I guess we're just searching all of them one by one. What? Oh! 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 We found it! We found it! Well, pluck me and call me a roast. Is that what I think it is? Finally, we're getting to the good stuff. I'll bet my birdseed that there's some alien relics inside. Oh, or an actual alien! Easy, we gotta get inside this thing first, and it's frozen up real good. Okay. What I want... Special excavation hub. Bam. And what we gotta do here... Input connection. What do you need again? What does this need? What does this need? One sec. 6 water. Landing pad. Let's go get some water. Reach came out 15 years ago now, by the way, fun fact. Undertale came out 10 years ago today, by the way. Was it 10? I think I saw an announcement. How's the stream going? It's going good. We have broached many topics, ranging from identity to passion to space to this awesome freaking game. Ugh. But I am ouchies. That is the problem. Let's get some water. Water. You know what? Let's just use this launch pad. That's fine. Wait a second. This is water. How am I? Corridors. Why can I not? Why? What? Do I need to find underground water? I don't understand. Reactor and corridors. I can't get anything from there. Maybe let's look for... What if I put a refiner? I can't do that. Component lab. Alright, let's just go find some underground water, I think. Do you have underground water? No, it's above ground. It's above ground. Alright. Maybe there's something in, like, the wiki. Lab ice extractor. Is that ice and not above ground water? Small explosive. Oh. To be placed on. Not researchable. Maybe... Let's defrost this popsicle, but first I need water for the excavator's engine cooling systems. But we're in the freaking ice universe thingy. Ah! There ain't much water here, at least not liquid. So what's with these icy patches on some nearby asteroids? Well spotted. At these temperatures, fluids and gases like water and methane freeze solid.
Stella, let's research those ice extractors you designed. They could solve our problem.
Well, there's the answer to my problem. I went around looking for how long? For that? Research. I need aluminum. Fluids and gases. You're so silly. What? What? You're so silly. What? What? Extractor. And then we wait. And then we research, and then we get going. Fast forward using research points, but I don't want to do that. I say no thank you. How many does that give me? 4? Okay. Bam. Claim. Got it. Okay. It's quite easy. Once placed on an icy patch, they begin isolating and extracting the constituent components. Oh, so you can extract things that are under there too. Okay. So I need water to here. Let's do this one. %, your comment has reminded me. And I'm so sorry for everybody that's in here, but I have to share. I've come across a new niche of a fetish. I can't look right at the camera. Clean farts. I know you've all seen the art where it's like, oopsies, and then they fill the entire room with a greenish brown stink cloud. For all of my freakiness, I was never into that. And then I found somebody that had a thing for when it was drawn clear or white instead of green or brown. And I've got to say, it does something. Never be afraid to explore, my friends. What would you even have to eat to get that? Just like odorless farts? How does that... Never even considered that. Well, that's kind of like one of the things that kept me from Vor was like, ew, but it's like all stinky in there and like the food is all slimy because it's being digested. But then someone was like, dude, it's a fantasy. You can just imagine it without all the stinky parts. I'm like, oh my gosh, and now it does something to me. Listen to the full Maze Runner, Percy Jackson, and Nordic Percy Jackson. I haven't seen those. But I have read all of Maze Runner and all of Percy Jackson, and I did like those. Did I actually? I don't... Yes, I did read all the Maze Runner books. I don't know how I feel about the Maze Runner movies. They kind of ruined the... They kind of ruined the slimy things in the maze. I don't know. But you hear? But you hear? We need a bunch of water. Why not? I got the points. Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard. That sounds really familiar. Has anyone here read Artemis Fowl? Artemis Fowl or Levin Thumps? If you have, I love you and I want to talk about it. It's been so long since I've read either of those series though, so I don't know if I'll remember it very well. I literally reread the entire 5-book Levin Thumps series just so I could relive reading the I want to say romance. Yeah, the romance scene in the 4th book. Cause it's like if there is romantic tension in the first 4 books or first 3 books, it's like basically nothing. The 2 main characters are just kind of put together by circumstance, and they don't express any of those kind of feelings for each other. But then they get on a boat to travel somewhere through some like magic fairy sea or something, and something in the air causes them to express their true feelings honestly and freely and without being able to stop themselves. And they kiss. And it did things to me. Oh. I like furry stuff because it can be perfectly clean. Well, I mean, that doesn't have to be furry. That's just fantasy in general. Do I have all this stuff? I haven't built the landing pad. Okay. Now I should be getting water over here. And that should be going to here. I don't know, something about like intimacy scenes where it's like, oh, I can't help it, or oh, the circumstances have pushed us into this, or oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Accidents and mistakes and mishaps. Oh my god. I've got a theory on how to crack this one open, but I need to run some tests. Can you get me some plastic so I can build a prototype? I don't know how to make that! Plastic, craftable, hydrocarbon, carbon, methane, and oxygen. Oh, so it gets complicated now. All right, sure thing, lady. I'll get you your plastic. All right, let's take a look at where I'm gonna find these materials. I've got methane here. And then I just need water for oxygen. So that'll make carbon. I think I can make that all on these 2 planets with some help from like this one for water. Let's do it. Okay. Methane. Let's just start with this. How much methane am I gonna need? This is bringing me water. That should be full on water now. I shouldn't need it anymore. Do I do that with a refiner? I can't remember. Yes, okay. Oxygen. Methane, chemical lab. Those should only need 1 each. Resource discovered, carbon. Let's fucking go. And I need more water. And another chemical lab. Let's amp up the water production on this world. Oh, we already have a bunch. This thing can take up to 9 inputs. Oh no. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's just max it out. I don't know if we need to do that actually. So a whole bunch of water's going there. We have water. This will make hydrocarbons. Then hydrocarbons in a refiner turn into plastic. And I can just launch that? Wait, I'm so lost. Oh, why did I have to put that on the other side of the world? Oh wait, it's not. It's right there. No! Wait. Oh, I gotta do it. That's so wild. That's funny. All right, we've got some plastic. We've got some plastic, I think. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. It's got to make its way over. Way too slow, way too slow, way too slow, way too slow. Dear Lord. I need 6, but they're on their way now. They're coming. Hi, love. I can't believe I managed to catch you just popping in to say hi. Hopefully you're having fun. I am. This is a very fun and relaxing game. I'm like, ouchies. but I'm not like this level ouchie, so it's manageable. I deal with worse when I play League of Legends. But that's also partially because my fight or flight is activated when I play League of Legends. So I'm not so focused on my pain until after the match, and then I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna start another match and then not think about it. I like the music too. It's very spacey. There's a radio station that well, it's just Boise State Public Radio. And there's like a program on it called Hearts of Space, and it's like a bunch of ambient music, specifically written about space. So I had that on during one of my trips out to go stargazing. It is such a vibe. I love my little spaceship thingy. Very much. Wait. Oh, I have to deliver this to this, not to my ship. I'm so silly. Okay, now we should be filling up the quest. I've got to stare into the distance, though. Gotta uncross my eyes. I've been staring at too close of a thing all day. Hooray! Ha! Making that prototype was way easier than stealing a worm from a warbler. I can build a custom excavation tool. All I need is some sturdy ceramics, electronic components, and energy. Let's get flapping. You are asking a lot, my friend. Ruth, you know I'd never stop you from cooking up crazy inventions, but safety gear wouldn't hurt. How about a mask? Huh, never figured you for the health and safety type, but thanks for looking out for me, Rust. Cute. I need more of these. Oh my god. Okay, this world's gonna get crowded. How do I make ceramic? I need more carbon. So this carbon production is not gonna be enough. Oh, I've got to organize this better. I've got to organize this better. Do I have aluminum coming in? I don't think I do. But I have aluminum on the planet. Perfect. Crucible. Well, I don't need to be producing plastic anymore. At least not right now. I'm sure that this has plenty of water left over. Maybe we do need to be a little organized. All right. Here. So now we have oxygen going into here. Methane and oxygen. Into a chemical lab. Just in time, I was running out of credits. Okay, put these in here. Oh, I'm silly. That makes carbon. And I just need crucible. Right here. Extractor. That there. This there. Then we need some power. I think this is my best bet for power. We can get a reactor soon if I invest in uranium. I only need 3 of these. I'm so close. I have to wait. Oh. One more. Thank you. All right, power achieved. It's now making ceramic. I need you out of the way. Yes! Yes! Oh, I can reroute it and make room. Oh, but that's not the direction I need to make room in. Wait. This is so goofy. I love that it's getting spaghetti already. That is so fun. We've got ceramic. How about electric circuit board? Acid from sulfur and water. Okay. Where's our sulfur world? Sulfur and water. Let's make acid here. Chemical lab. Oh, but I don't have credits. Well, now I do. Not enough to do everything I want to, but it's something. Yeah. Actually, I don't need that to go there. Circuit board. I need it to go wherever I'm making my circuit boards. So we'll scrap that for now. Maybe we could amp up our silicon production. Oh, I have enough. This'll just be launched back to the freaking base. That should go faster. Beep. Come on, come on, come on. We will ramp up our supplies so quickly once we finally get this done. Beep, 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 beep. Nice. Oh, look at how clean that is. Look at how nice that is. Oh! VR headset is being dumb, so I get to stick around. Oh no! I'm glad to see you back here. I'm sorry that you're freaking... What is happening with your headset? Alright, I should never have problems with credits again. Never, 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 never. Poggy Woggy. I mean, I could keep going, but I feel like we have enough. Let's go back to our acid world. Quest is being bitchy because it didn't get a dedicated outlet to charge from. I thought 30 minutes would it be at least 10%, but it wasn't even one. Dude, quest charging is miserable. Miserable. From the time that I did, like, I borrowed my brother's Quest to do all my VR stuff. Like, even if it's plugged in while you're using it, it still loses charge. It's ridiculous. Bleh. Only just noticed your shirt says OO all over. Yeah, this is Odin Wolf merch. It's pretty nice. Like, the material, it's stretchy and soft. It's pretty nice. Alright. I have sulfur. I have acid. I need to send this to silicon place. Maybe like here. We haven't gone here yet. Perfect. Oh, but I still need a component lab. Do I have aluminum being sent home? By perchance? You can't just say perchance. Yes, so I'm gonna accept the Corridors quest, whatever that means. Should get that pretty quick. I guess it'll just up my station level. Didn't notice the OO shirt till it was pointed out. It's a Louis Vuitton. Whoa, bird bath. Jeez, dude. Oh, this reactor isn't something that I can put on the ground. I see. How do you feel about No Man's Sky as a space game? I haven't played it, so I can't really say. I want to get into big space game. I feel like I could get so immersed into it. I don't want to base... Oh, did this change? No. I don't want to base what I play and what I don't play off of what I think people will watch. But that's just kind of the nature of the beast, I suppose. Doesn't mean I'm gonna do it. Like, listen to the nature of the beast. But, you know. It has put it off. Totally recommend it then. Perhaps with my door dashing funds. What was I doing again? What did I need here? I don't remember. I needed silicon. Am I sending the silicon to my acid world? Yes, I think so. But I also need the component lab. Research. Okay. Researchable. That's what I was stuck on. Star Citizen. I can't remember. Is it Star Citizen that has like the insanely complicated economic system? That stuff intimidates me. It can be both incredibly relaxing and cringe. Well, I play League of Legends, so it's a crazy game. I think I would like to try those. Oh, especially if I had like a joystick and like a Thrustmaster or something. I would love to play a space game with that. So I have that down. What do I need for this? Acid. Oh, okay. So I can just start sending this there for now. And then when this quest is done, I can change it. Totally play Star Citizen with you if you ever get it. So is it like one big server or is it multiple servers? League is cringe because of people. No Man's Sky is cringe because it's kind of grindy in survival mode. I can appreciate that for sure. One big server per region. That's awesome. That's really cool. Yeah, I'd love to meet y'all in Star Citizen. Component Lab! Woohoo! Okay, so I send silicon. Is it even sending? Silicon? No, it's not. I don't even know if I need all these. We send this to here. We receive. Let's get rid of this. And we can make Component Lab. Which needs power. Sounds like eating an apple. I love it. Circuit boards. This is sending aluminum home, so I need another launch pad. And we'll send the circuit boards to the world with the freaking funny thing on it. 0 loading screens in the whole game. Yes! Yes! Cool. That's so cool. Hello. Okay, circuit boards. Is it ready to receive, though? Yes, but I want to do it as a separate thing. Okay. We send this to here. We need more power here. Did it need 5? Yeah. I don't need to connect them all together, but I like them. Uses one of Blender's rendering engines, which makes it look really good, but is quite performance heavy. It requires to be on an SSD, has a minimum of like 16 gigabytes of RAM. I have the RAM, I have the SSD. I have a 1080 as my graphics card. So I don't know. No Man's Sky is just such a drop-dead beautiful game most of the time too. Any game with space is. Don't know about that? Yeah. Oh, I miss my 3090 Ti. Am I receiving everything? No. Where is my ceramic? Made of carbon and aluminum. So my ceramic is in this launch pad for some reason. Okay, so I just delete that, put it over here. We should be done with that quest. We get to see the funny thing now, actually. Oh, that takes so long. Almost there. Last one, last one, last one. Let's go. Sector 4 complete.
Finally, that nugget has thawed. Now we just need to open it. Hurry up, Stella! I want to join the others for Erb's birthday party.
Beep, 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 beep.
Don't crowd around it like that. We have no idea if it's safe. Shoo! Shoo!
Beep, beep.
It's humming, you say? I can't hear anything, but maybe the frequency's too high for my audible range.
What are you talking about, Stella?
Beep.
Lays wing on outer shell. Oh, I can feel it in my feathers now. I still need to run some tests, but could it be drawn to the other strangelet? Coming over, Captain. The other strangelet. Dedicated on a mission. What are you doing? Blast shields down.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Wait, what are you doing? Don't go into it. No, get off. You're not helping him. No! He's okay. He's okay. What happened? What happened? Rewards? Ooh, 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 ooh. I think Sublina processing upgrades. We can always just get more extractors. Yeah, I think the building upgrades. And then we can do more stuff. Bro's just casually balancing a star system, no biggie. That was no star system. That was a freaking hologram of some small balls. See here, why would I do that? Would I just keep building? I've never seen anything like that, and there's nothing in the research either. That has never happened before.
Chirp, any new superpowers after touching this thing? Can you lift me with just one wing now?
Beep, beep, beep.
Stop poking him, Cap! Stella, talk to us. What do your readings say? This sector has the strongest strangelet signature so far. My instruments show that it's not a single massive strangelet, but rather a multitude. However, I wouldn't get too excited yet. We still need to spend a lot of resources to get to them.
No two ways about it. We'll venture out nonetheless. Let's find them.
No Man's Sky lets you build Starfield ships now. It's pretty sexy. I didn't know what it was like before, so I don't know. But that does sound sexy. I like big ship. These interferences are a nightmare, but the readings look like there might be a strangelet close by. Possibly even two more.
Let's start somewhere. Results, Stella. We need results!
I'm starting to sound like Kane from The Amazing Digital Circus.
Oh, Zooble, Zooble, Zooble.
Making adventures is my art!
Oh, Zooble, you mismatched cash piano. I'll tear you to pieces! Constructive criticism would be greatly appreciated.
But never acknowledged.
Fine, that's it!
Everybody but Zooble over here now. 3 strangelets. Okay. I don't think I keep my resources from sector to sector. That's kind of lame. Gonna say you don't sound like Kane, but the moment you said Zooble, I heard it instantly. Well, it's like adjacent to Kane, you know? Not quite the same. Outer Wilds is also amazing for a small space exploration thing. Fun little sandbox with lots to explore. I've seen that Neuro-sama was playing Outer Wilds, and I got quite interested. I've been listening to, I think, some Outer Wilds music recently. Small single-man fighters, the new Corvettes are put together like big Lego. Awesome. I think it would be best if I probably end the stream here. I'm pretty tired and pretty ouchies. But I'm loving this game so far. We will continue to play this together. Boink, 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 boink. If you could have a spaceship with no physical limits, would it be high luxury or more simple? I think I would want to start more simple and then work my way up to high luxury. Small luxury. Not like the Axiom from WALL-E kind of luxury. Oh, excuse me. Alright. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. First comment, that's funny. I had a lot of fun, and I really appreciate you guys being here with me and watching me play a silly little bird game. Space Birds. On Steam for like $10, I think. If you haven't, go check out my new song, Sunday Best, on YouTube and soon to be on Apple Music and Spotify. If you're on Twitch, go freaking check out my YouTube. If you're on my YouTube, go freaking check out my Twitch. I think that's it. So bye, my beautiful horde.